I truly used to be the biggest hater of wintertime. So I started to research how to become someone that thrives in the wintertime, and I actually found some really amazing tips. I think my biggest tip for surviving the wintertime, becoming someone that can kind of thrive, is to truly go all in. Let me finish my hot chocolate and I'll tell you what I mean by that. So what do I mean by go all in? That's so good. This is coming from someone that used to hate winter to the point that I would cry, I would not leave my house, I was unmotivated, and I kind of just isolated myself all season long. Now I don't. So what is it that we hate about winter now? Usually that we feel deprived of a lot of things that we do the rest of the year. So the way you fix it is you go all in on the things that you're not being deprived on. We are not meant to be super active all year round. I think a lot of people, like, they try and force this, like, oh, you gotta be super hustle mode all year. No, it's okay to slow down. I like to look at the seasons, like I look at like my period cycle. If you learned about cycle syncing, they compare it a lot to the seasons, and I think that's for a reason. Because in summer, we're meant to be like, go, go, go. We're excited to be outside. Spring, we're kind of like that awakening period where we're like, you know, coming back to life. Fall, we're like starting to slow down. We're getting the rest of our energy out. Winter, we can let ourselves slow down. Something I learned is that a lot of the times we don't like winter because we feel deprived of all of the things that we can't do. Okay, so what are you not deprived of? Do all of those things. I make a bucket list every single year of all the things that I can do in the winter, and I focus on those all season long. And what I make sure to do is not do those things as much as possible the rest of the year. For example, going to the movie theater, binge watching shows at home, making homemade meals and soups, like, you know, warm cozy meals, board game nights with friends, going to the bowling alley. I like to color, that's another one. I wait to do those things in the winter. In the summer, it's like what most people do, what I did for a long time, is we do a lot of outdoor activities. We like to go out and be outside and be social, but at the end of the day, we still come inside, or on some days we come inside and we still binge watch TV. We still have board game nights with our friends that come over, and we still go to the movies when we see a movie coming out. We still go bowling. I don't. First, it's really hard, but I promise over time it will become natural. Now, during the summer, if I see a show that I want to binge, I will either add it to like my list on Netflix or something, or I'll make a note of it on my phone. Noah and I have a running notes list on our phone of all the movies and shows, okay, that we want to watch the moment it gets cold out. Even things that come out in theaters. When we see movies coming out in theaters, we will make note of them, and we're like, okay, we will watch those when they're out on TV in the winter time. And then in the winter time, if there's movies that are in theaters, we go and see as many of them as possible. We go bowling as many times as possible. We have friends over for board game nights as much as possible. So in the summertime, we focus on all the things we can do in the summer. If a friend's like, oh, let's have a board game night, I'm like, oh, wait, let's actually go on a rooftop instead and have like a mocktail night or something. Or let's all get a pizza and go for a picnic in the park. And it's gonna be hard the first time because it's very natural in the summer and the spring to be like, oh, you know, I wanna sit down and I wanna binge this show. Just know, in the winter, it's gonna make where you start to get excited for the winter time. You're like, oh my gosh, wait, I have so many shows to watch. It makes having a season of sitting on the couch feel glorious. It doesn't mean you give up on things you enjoy, you just alter it a little bit. If you like going to museums, if you like painting pottery, Noah likes to play the guitar. We just wait and do more of those things in the winter time. And Noah also, for example, he loves to bike, he loves to run. He does a lot more of his biking in the spring and summer. And Noah actually told me that now it's like his favorite thing to do because he used to play his guitar all year round. Now he'll still occasionally play it in the summer, but he really holds off until the fall and the winter. And he said he feels like it is so much more fun that way because he feels like he goes all in on his guitar for those 2 seasons and all in on his bike the other 2 seasons. Next, make sure you also go all in on the holiday spirit. Any holiday that you celebrate or that you can partake in, do it. And I mean, do all of it. Let's think about Christmas, for example. There are like 100 million new Christmas movies, new Christmas shows that come out every single year. I'm gonna watch them all. I'm gonna make Christmas cookies as many times as possible. We're gonna make gingerbread houses. I'm gonna get Christmas painted nails around this time of the year because it's fun. I'm gonna wear tacky Christmas sweaters, and I'm gonna make sure I listen to all the Christmas music so that when January comes, I'm so excited to do January stuff, which means in January, I'm gonna make sure to go to New Year's Eve parties. I'm gonna make myself do the ball drop and not just miss out on that stuff. I'm going to make sure that I make a vision board, that I make my New Year's resolutions list. Even if I stop my New Year's resolutions by like January 15th, it's still just something to do that is exciting, that makes you have something to look forward to. Now, it truly is a mindset because unfortunately, if you hate winter like I used to, you get in this feeling of, oh, I hate winter, so I don't want to leave my house. And then you don't do anything and you just sit and like scroll your phone all day. And then you're like, oh, but I hate winter even more. So in order for you to get out of this cycle, you have to force yourself at first to go out and do the stuff. Actually do the thing of watching all the shows you want to watch this year, letting yourself slow down. This is the time to sleep in. You can also use this for your fitness. In the summer, I love to do fitness outside. I love to take outdoor yoga classes and outdoor workout classes, go on lots of walks outside. I can't do that during the winter time. So what do? I personally did buy an at-home walkable treadmill. It was very affordable. I highly recommend it. I've had mine for like 4 years now and it still works perfectly. I'll link the one I have. I think it's under $100. And I will watch a movie and I will make a cozy hot chocolate and I'll walk on the treadmill. Boom, that's fitness and it feels amazing. That is the time to do all the warm yoga classes. I take my hot yoga, I go to the gym and I get a good sweat in. And I personally get a class pass every winter and I only use it for the winter and then I cancel it because that for me is the time to go to all the indoor classes that I want to try out. You also have to do a little bit of romanticizing. For example, a lot of us romanticize swimsuits. We're so excited to get the cute bikinis we're gonna wear to the beach. Okay, I want you to start romanticizing your scarves, your jackets, your earmuffs. I'm being very serious. I used to hate winter because I was cold because I'd wear a cute outfit and be like, oh, but no one sees it because of my coat. Well, now I'm like, oh wait, let me romanticize the coat and the scarf. I now save and spend more money on a coat that I love, on a scarf that I love, on cute outerwear accessories. That way I'm not freezing. And when you're not freezing, you're gonna be a lot happier. Because I think when we're super cold and we're just trying to show off our outfit, it makes it a lot harder to be excited for the winter. I even go as far as the books that I read, I will use those seasonally, okay? Everyone that I know loves cute little beach reads, rom-coms in the summer. I do as well. When fall comes around, I'm reading all the thrillers. And then you know what I'm doing in the winter? I'm looking for the winter cute holiday romance books too. They have those. Yes, they do. When else would I want to read a cute Christmas romance? Not in summer. And also make sure you take a little extra time with the things you do in the winter. When you're making soups, when you're making your coffee and your hot chocolate, when you're picking out your outfit, go at it in an intentional way of like, how do I want to feel in the winter? I want to feel a bit more inspired again. I want to feel a zest for life again. I want to feel excited. So how can I dress in a certain way or eat in a certain way or make my coffee in a certain way to feel that? Winter is also the perfect time to focus on inner goals. Like I said, it's a time to slow down. So I never really find myself wanting to meditate or visualize or journal in the summer. Why? Because I want to be outside. It's like a lot of people get that motivation back when the sun comes out, but then they're like, oh man, but I'm not really motivated to like meditate or journal, because I want to do something more exciting because I have all this energy. That's okay. Save that. In the winter time when you feel like cocooning, cocoon. And the very last thing I want to say is take some vitamin D, okay? I personally just take a liquid multivitamin every single morning. I went to a doctor and I was very low in vitamin D back when I really used to hate winter. I definitely noticed a big boost in my mood, my energy levels, my sleep, my motivation when I make sure to take a vitamin D supplement. I love you guys and I hope you find a way to really learn to enjoy your winter, because I want you to realize we only have like 100 years of life, okay? That's probably higher than average. I don't want to waste 100 winters, 100 seasons of my life. Out of the 400 seasons, I might get a fourth of them being like, oh, I hate winter. I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing and scroll on my phone and wait till spring comes back. No. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make it as enjoyable as possible, okay? Buy all the candles, take the bubble baths, put on the cute TV stuff, make the hot chocolate, wear the PJs. I love you and I will see you all next time.